So total, we have 10 classes. So it would be around 5 months for us to finish the program.
Yeah.
The last class would be around next year, February.
And how would one young person, if they wanted to get involved, or parents out there wanted to push their children toward this program, how would they go about getting in touch with you or somebody that's running the program?
Well, the easiest way is to go to the NECINA website, and there's an online form they could just fill out very easy. Put your name and email address and phone number, and we will send a confirmation email to you. Or they maybe contact you or CC, then you will have the information provided to your members.
That's why, I'm glad you came, Kevin, because a lot of young people, they like sit back, they don't know what they want to do, what direction. Because I was what your age too, and I didn't know I was mainly into sports. And then I got into music, and I started, and I focused a little bit more on education. But I was a little shy, maybe a little timid, about really hitting the books and really focusing on that. And I actually really didn't like school. It wasn't for athletics. I don't even think I would have been going to school. But, then I got refocused on what was important, and I realized that without an education, I'm going nowhere. So it's very, very important. And I guess this year's program really puts you right where you need to be right now. But what I wanted to get back into, because you were talking about the different steps you went through, and how long did it take you to go through each one of these steps? Was it a struggle for you?
Yeah, there are plenty of struggles actually, because along the way, first you get an idea, but the proofing part is hard, because in order to make something work, because you're coming up with a product, in order to be a salesman and persuade other people to use your product, you need to know about your product more than anyone else. And that was hard because there are questions that potentially can come up. And one thing, what I thought was really great about the YES program was when you start to assemble the business plan, the application process, you really start to learn a lot more, because there are sections where you're just not good at. And for me, the financial part, it was a disaster for me because I have no accounting experience, and all these numbers were just giving me a headache. And I asked my teammates, didn't make sense to none of them either. And because accounting is a course you actually take in college, but they at YES program they did give brief lectures on it, but it's a very broad topic. Thus, we had to go into our own research, ask around. One of our partners' mother was an accountant, so she provided great help. And then we did our own research online. After assembling the business plan, we learned so much more about just business in general, because if you look at the top entrepreneurs in the world who are billionaires, they all come to this first step, which is assembling a business plan. And it's a very good starting point. And yeah.
Is that the toughest part of the program, assembling a business plan? Because a lot of people out there don't even know how to put a business plan together, and they struggle with it.
Yeah. At first, I thought I will never be able to do that, but once you go through the program, you learn a lot. The lecturers who come in will teach you about each section of the business plan. They also get a very professional presenter who will teach you how to present, and that's a very key aspect, because towards the end, when you're about to release your business plan, you don't really give out the business plan. It's more about your presentation of the idea. And that's where it comes in, because right now I'm studying entrepreneurship as well, and you typically don't get the chance for someone to read your whole entire 10-page, 20-page business plan. So you have to enhance your presentation skill and really bundle the essence of your idea into 2 or 3 minutes. And that's where the presentation come in. You try to sell your idea in these short presentations.
And tell me the fun part of the program for you. It seems like a lot of work.
Yeah.
But tell me the fun part of the program for you. When it became fun, when you felt fulfillment.
Well, one thing is, if you win, there's a big cash prize. That's obviously a good motivator. But aside from learning a lot, which might not be a big motivator at this point, but just the opportunities the program provide. If you're a high school student and you're looking for something to put on your resume, that's definitely a key highlight on the resume, because how many of your peers are assembling business plan, taking time to like learn more about business. That's one key aspect. And also, the YES program also provide you internship opportunities. And if you're afraid of not finding internship for the summer, because towards the end of the program, people from IBM, Deloitte, and like very prestigious firms come in to this program, and you might be able to shine and be able to get an internship opportunity. It's because I'm always amazed at how like NECINA has put together the YES program, because it's free, but at the same time it's like so resourceful. There's one college course I just took. The format of the college course, it's like actually one of the highest rated classes at Babson College, is like structured very similar to the YES program, and I was just stunned. Because when I went to the class, it just reminded me of the days in the YES program.
Wow.
It's good.
It sounds like the program, Darryl, is really working. It's
Yeah.
really helping kids,
It's really good to hear all the feedback from the student.
Oh, that,
like
most
the
definitely.
program.
Most definitely. And you told me right now you're furthering your education, and where are you going to school currently?
I'm currently studying at Babson College.
Mhm.
It's at Wellesley. It's
Okay.
a business school. Yeah.
Right. And how's that going for you?
It's nice because it's a pretty small school focused on business.
Mhm.
It actually, one of the interesting parts is.
Well, let me rephrase my
yeah.
question, Kevin. I didn't mean to cut you off. So how did the years program help you right now for Babson College? How did it help prepare you? Has it helped prepare you?
That's a very good question, because
Yeah.
I was just gonna get into the leading point.
Mm-hmm.
The first YES program I attended
Mhm.
was actually hosted at Babson College in the
Mhm,
Olin Hall,
mhm, mhm.
and that was when I first like experienced of Babson, because Babson College is fairly small and is now like well known to many people. And when I first went onto the campus, I fell in love. And actually, YES program actually contributed to this selection process, but what YES program actually allowed me, because in junior, when I was in high school, I was thinking, oh, should I want to be working as a lawyer, or I have no idea what to do. But when I start assembling business ideas, and I realized it's fun, because when you become an entrepreneur, you don't work for others, you work for yourself. And it's just motivator for myself, working for myself. That's why I've decided I wanted to be an entrepreneur. And since Babson is a top college, like actually ranked number 1 for entrepreneurship, that's one of the key aspects that I selected.
It's beautiful.
Babson.
Beautiful. Yeah, it sounds like the program is really working for a lot of young people, and he's just a great example, Kevin, of what the program actually is all about.
Yeah, it is really good that when we host the classes, first 2 years we were in Cambridge, MIT, and then the third year I think is in Babson, Wellesley. So it really gave the student a chance to sit into a real college, have a feel of how does it feel like to be a college student sitting in a college classroom.
And it's nice to see him too. How old are you?
Right now 20.
Wow. And when you got involved in the years program, how old were you then?
17.
It's amazing. It really
Yes.
is.
Yeah.
Because a lot of kids they're afraid of a challenge, and it seemed like you really embraced this program. It seems like it's very challenging, because it seems like it's a lot going on there. Because like I said, there's a lot of people out there watching the show right now that don't really know how to put a business plan together, because I know a lot of people, they come to me and I tell them I don't have a clue, really,
Yeah.
And but it's really a difficult thing, and for you to be a 17-year-old to embrace the years program like you have, and and what I've seen with the education and the value that you got from this program, is been a tremendous help to you.
Yeah.
Obviously, because you've spoken, your presentation here has been beautiful.
Yeah. But one thing what I do want to add is, like, although I talked a lot about business plan, it's not just about a business plan, because you have motivation speakers who come in. Like, there was one speaker, I think his name was Theo. I can't quite remember. He's actually a congressman, or like he works in the Worcester.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he just came in and talked about just life in general, and it just motivated me a lot. And also, it's a great chance to meet great friends, because there's a lot of intelligent individuals who goes through the program, and it's well diversified, and you have a fun experience. I made a few great friends from the Yes program as well.
A lot of great networking, a lot of connections.
Exactly.
It's actually not that challenging, more than you think. Once you start it, you just go with the class, build a team, and then we have a program for you to follow. You will find that it's not as challenging as you were afraid of.
But do you find a lot of students though, they think it's a little bit too much, or they run over their head? How do you make them relax down? How do you bring them to let them know that this is, you can ease into this and you can do this? Because a lot of them, they just feel the pressure, and they just, when, you know, it's like taking an exam. Some people can relax and take an exam,
Right.
and some people, they just feel the pressure and they're nervous and they just don't get it done.
I think when they're afraid of the business plan, it's not really writing the plan, it's the concept of thinking about the plan that they're afraid of. But once they start participating in the program, we go step by step, and then you will see that it's not that difficult. The other element in the class is that we, like Kevin mentioned, that at the end of each of the class, the last 30 minutes, we invite a motivational speaker to come in. They were entrepreneurs themselves, so they actually came here to talk about their story, the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever. But it gives the student a sense that this is a real person, entrepreneur who had been there, done that, and there's nothing to be afraid of.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And so then again, can you give people an email address, or let them know if they want to push their child toward this program, how they would go about to get in touch with the...
Yeah, there's two you could do. One is you go to the NECINA website, NECINA.net, and then follow the menu. Yes program, you'll find the online form to sign up.
It's the same feeling I always seem to get around.
Or you could just send an email to NECINA.yes6, NECINA.yes6, number 6, at NECINA.org, NECINA.org.
So thanks for coming in tonight.
Thank you
And,
for the invitation.
Thank you, Kevin,
Thank
for
you for
coming
having
in.
me.
And we're going to get into some more beautiful sounds of Kenta ECRI.
It's the same